right. Let's just get started. You want to share this information. Awesome morning to every one of us. Awesome morning. I celebrate you and I thank you. I appreciate you for taking out the time to be on the call. So, what I wanted to quickly do, just put a message across to people around you, your friends, your contacts, and tell them to get on this call right now. It's just a 30 minutes call that's been impactful. We started about 6 days ago, and we it's been great. And I'm glad that you've decided to be part of that greatness. Just in the next 2 minutes, I want us to we just quickly share this information as you want to share money to your friends. When we talk about financial intelligence for smart parents, of course, every parent wants to be smart. You are not just looking at just uh, let me just work and earn money, take care of the children. How do you plan not just educational future of the children? You want to look at their financial future also. You don't just want to just stay and say, "Oh, this is how I've been doing it." You don't follow the same old template that our parents kind of used for us. You are looking at your own template, the template that can actually give your children financial freedom. And of course, in the process, you too, you get financial freedom. Financial intelligence is very, very key. Financial intelligence is very, very important. You can be a business person and not be successful in the aspect of financial intelligence as it relates to your children. So I want you to kind of share this information right now. Just share it on your social media. And if peradventure this is the first time you are connecting on this channel, you want to kindly click on the subscribe button right now. Click on the subscribe button, and so that you'll be getting this information subsequently. It's a 90 days program. And if this is the first one you are actually watching, if you go on the channel, that's at Harmony, Success and Harmony 247, Success and Harmony 247, you can always watch under the live session. You can watch from the day one. It's a 90 days thing, except for Sundays. Monday till Saturdays, we're having this training, and it's informative, it's educative. So we started with the mindset of a financially intelligent parent. We went further to setting of goals. How do you set the goals? Then we went to how do you even achieve these goals in the first place? Then we also did something on money. I think the previous day was on money, clearing the myth about money. And today we are still going to be talking about the myth around money and wealth creation. Well, who is it? Who is speaking? It's your friend and partner, Olushola Popola, a chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. And I'm so glad to be passing this message to you. And this came not because, I'm a chartered accountant. No. Even I tell you, a lot of chartered accountants may not even have this information. That you're a finance person or a business person does not necessarily mean you have that at this aspect of financial intelligence, that you might be smart in making money for business. You might be smart in doing the other things. But you see, when it comes to this aspect and building that financial structure for yourself, for your family, and especially for the children, many of us are lagging in it. So I want you to really take the time, pay attention, and as I told people, kindly take notes. All right, I just use this as the opener. Once again, you are welcome. All right, let's just let's dive down into what we have today. Talking about money, we started it in the last episode, and we started looking at what money is. And we defined money as an exchange, something we use to exchange value. Now, it's the harvest, is money is the reward for our labor. And we were able to establish that money is not success itself, it is the reward of success. Talking about that, we define success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. The progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That is what success is. Now, when you push out your ideal, what that thing you are running towards, that thing you are working towards, you are now paid. You get money for that value that you bring to market, because that ideal that you are bringing in is the value. Nobody pays you because you are handsome. Nobody pays you because you have a certificate. People pay you for the value you bring to the marketplace. What is the value that you are bringing? And we talked about different myths, because what are myths? Myths are those things that, when I talk about myths, that's myth. Myths are those things, your beliefs about money. Quite a number of persons have different kind of beliefs about money, and you need to work very hard to get money. You need to do this. Money does not come easily. And because you have that impression that money does not come easily, it doesn't come easily to you. And seemingly what others will do and they are making money, you seem to do it and you are not getting it because you just believe that it is not easy. And a lot of other things that we discuss. If you have not watched the previous day's program episode, that's day 5, I want to encourage you, kindly go watch it immediately after this. Yeah, I had to put down some things so that my flow of thoughts will be, I will not just make repetitions in this. Okay, so talking about that, we have established the fact that it is important. Money is important. Let no one deceive you that money is not important. Money is as important as the things that it can do. With money, you can provide accommodation for yourself. With money, you can send your children to good schools. With money, you can provide for your home. With money, you can get good health. Money is very, very, very important. And when people say money is not, I say you can't be righteous than the holy books. When you say money answers all things, all. I don't know what is not in all things. I don't know what is not in all things. Money cannot buy joy. Money cannot buy happiness. Money cannot buy health. But if money cannot buy health, I think it's still easier for someone that has money, that has an health challenge, than for someone who does not have money that has the same health challenge. One will probably, except the Almighty say, okay, the one will probably stay, you understand, enjoy the best of service. So when people tell you that money is not important, tell them that yes, I understand money is not important, but let me get it first. After I get it, then I will know whether it is important or not. So a lot of persons that should have been successful, that should have gone the extra mile to become successful, have put that belief. Somebody has told them that money is not important. It's not all that, money is not this, money is not that. The more belief about money you have of these things, the more limitation you are going to be giving to yourself. So you've got to remove all those limitations and things. So the next thing, let's still, because for details of that, like I said, we have it in the previous day's video. But today we're going to be looking at what money is to you and why you should have it and how much of money you should have. Money, why is it important to you? Of course, why won't I know why money is? How much should you have? I want a lot of money. Many persons want so much money that they don't even need in their lives. So they don't, because you don't really know how much you need, You just move it anyhow. So let's look at something. There's this thing called diamond, and diamond as valued, one of the very expensive, we call them precious stones, one of the most expensive precious stones in the world. But do you know how diamond is made? Diamond is made from coal. Coal that pressure and a lot of things has acted upon over a long period of time. That is what, according to science, changes to what? Diamond. If that coal can change to diamond and becomes valuable, more valuable, a diamond is more valuable than coal. So if coal can change, metamorphose or whatsoever, and go to become diamond, then you as a human, over time, you can get to that point where you become more valuable. So when you talk about money and what you are worth, I emphasized that what you are paid is what people presume that you are worth. Nobody will pay you more than your worth. Nobody will pay you more than the value that you bring. So if you think what you are being paid is not good enough for you, ask yourself, what is the value that I am bringing? A janitor can easily, somebody can just, a janitor, somebody can employ a janitor based on the service he's doing. But that janitor, I can employ a janitor today and then sack him the next day. I can easily replace him. But can you think about a brain surgeon? Can you think about a gynecologist? Can you think about a professional that is the same human, but this one has, everybody will say we are all equal before God. Yes, we are all equal. That is before God. But before men, they might see you and say we are equal. But when they want to pay you, they want to know, what are you? What is your value? What are you bringing to the place? So you can see that two human beings working in a medical center together, one is a janitor, one is a surgeon. The surgeon's income per hour is more than the janitor's income per year. Are you following me? The surgeon's income per hour is more than the janitor's income per year. So what is this relating to us? The value of money that you will earn, and it doesn't matter how old you are, where you are, what you are doing now, you can change the levels. So the value of money that you will earn will be dependent on what you do. What you do, the importance to which people put towards the service that you do. Number two is, how well are you able to do it? And number three is, how fast can we replace you? Please, I want you to take note of these three things. Whatsoever your business is, if you are a business person, I congratulate you, you're doing great. You must always assess yourself and ask, how much do people need this service that I'm providing? Number two, how well can I do it? Some people know that they are doing a particular service that people need. And because they know their kind of service is rare, because of that, they do it. They don't develop themselves. They don't put any professionalism. So how well are you able to deliver on that skill or that service? And then number three, how easy it is for you to be replaced. If you are doing a business that you can easily be replaced. Oh, well, Anybody will just nobody puts any so much value on you. Today, just look at something. In those days, if you are an accountant, oh, you are so much prized. Oh, everybody wants to their children to become accountants and things. But today, many persons, oh, it's not as pricey as before as now. I'm not saying it's not relevant, too. But you know why? Because the computer age, what the accounting thing that 10 accountants will do for a month, a computer system will do it in one day. So can you see that they've been replaced? They are being replaced. And so I'm saying accounting because I'm an accountant. So, and for me to remain relevant in this system, I have to put in more value to myself. I have to acquire new skill. So, ladies and gentlemen, you look at yourself. Where am I now as far as cash, money is concerned? If you don't like the picture, ask yourself those critical questions. And once you've asked yourself those critical questions, the next thing that you want to do is, how do I replace it? How do I change the trend? So, talking about that, and you know one thing is this, ladies and gentlemen, it takes time. Don't flog yourself. Don't flog yourself. You know, I have a very good friend, one of my very good friends. He's in the printing world, and I guess maybe he could be on the call. And you know, one thing that I noticed, because when I'm trying to in the process of trying to work on this money thing and getting value and trying to explain to myself the values, you know, it does something. The same printing business that everybody is doing, he's doing the same business. But oftentimes, you know, when you go to printers, you give them job, it takes a lot of days and things. But I went to his office one time and I saw a logo there. Is it a word? It says, if your job is not late, don't bring it to us, or something like that. If the job is not late, don't bring it to us. And I began to think that, oh, what this person is communicating is doing the same business, but in a different way. I saw he had fewer people working in his press, fewer people, a lot of machine automation that is there. So he's been able to get himself higher than what every other person is doing. But is it done in a day? Whatsoever the profession, it takes time. If you can spell this word there, you are here now. Sorry, I will have done used my board, but no problem. If you can spell the word there, you are going there. You are here now. This is where you are. You are here. You are going there. If you spell here, is Hearee. All right? I think I'm correct. Here, I'm here now. Yes, this is where you are now. You are here now. You are going there. The place you are going is a desired place. But if you add a T in front of here, it becomes there. Do you get it? Here, here. There, just add T in front of it. That T that you add to get there is the function of time. So, ladies and gentlemen, where do you want to be? What is the goal that you intend to set for yourself, or that you have set for yourself? Remember, at the beginning of our tradings, we talk about the mindset of a financially intelligent parent, and we talked about goal setting. So when we're talking about money, there's no way you want to talk about money without setting goals. You might be a multi-millionaire. I guess the next thing you want to become is a billionaire. So look at, what am I doing now? And what else can I do to get there, to get to where I want to be? So, and in life, we've discovered that most people think people should pay them more than they are being paid. You know, we always hear this thing. Look at, I've been in that office for so number of years. They are paying me this amount. and you belittle it and say, look at the amount. Oh, awesome, awesome. I can see comments there. All right. So you say, look at what they are paying me. Look, we feel we should be paid more. In our business, I explained something to you yesterday that I went to do, I was in a speaking engagement because part of the things we do, we use, go to organizations like beginning of years like this, help them to talk to their staffs, strategy, personnel development, leadership development. We speak in churches, in organizations like that. Now, I went to a place and after the training, they offered me 200,000 naira for the speaking engagement. Well, 200,000 naira, well, it's good for how many minutes talk? But there was another person that was invited that spoke before me, and I learned that he was paid about 1.5 million naira. And I look and say, wow, why will someone pay me 200? We spoke for the same length of time. I went to listen to what the man was saying. I can probably say it, what the man was saying, what he spoke about. But the way he had packaged himself and the platform upon which he is operating, it's far more than the platform which I was operating. So when part of these things that I'm doing now is what I saw that person is doing. He added, when he said, I can do this, you don't even need to, he does not even need to talk to them about what he's doing. They go on the internet, they go watch what he's doing. And they say, okay, this man is good. But for me, somebody had to go and tell them that that man is good. Oh. That man is good. Oh. Well, how do we know he's good now? We've never had him speak before and things. So they now place, so I now say, okay. I try to check what are the things that this fellow has done. So you might think you ought to be paid better, but most of us are not ready to do what we need to do given the chance. What I am doing today, this training that I'm doing now under the auspices of the Rich Vision Cooperative Platform, I should have been doing it a long time ago. Long time. What does it take? My laptop, to communicate with my friends that are communicated with you, you're on the call. So these are things that I should have been doing long time ago. But why did I not do it? Why? Oh, what the time? I will, there's no best time, 7:10. So what time am I going to put it? If I put it for 8, people will say they're in the office. If I put it for this, I found every excuse in the world not to do what I am doing now. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the limiting things that is affecting your money flow or your cash flow? Now, for every man, quickly, because we don't want to go beyond our time, if you are listening to me, there are 3 kinds of income or things that you should be very, very critical about now. And you must set goals for them. Number 1, what is the amount of money that you want to earn in a year? Can you write it down? Many persons don't bother to write it. Go and check the rich men that you know, the successful people that you know. Most of them, they give themselves target. This year, I'm hitting 2 billion naira. This year, I'm hitting 3 billion naira. But the ordinary man does not set goal. You see, once you set the goal, your retinal system, your brain, your subconscious mind begins to navigate how to achieve that goal. Can you write it? Can you say it? That this is what I want to earn in the year. Number 2, that should be very critical to you is how much are you willing to save? How much money do you want to have in your savings? How much money do you want to have in your savings? I'm not saying saving deposit account and things. There are different ways in which we save, which we are going to deal with. Now, I always talk about saving money in form of gold and things. So, but if I'm saving money in form of gold and whatsoever, how much money do I want to save? You must ask yourself that question. in the year, how much money do I want to save? Then, number three, the third one is the amount of money that you want to be your retirement income. Ladies and gentlemen, many persons don't pay attention to these three things. And that is why you live a low life. You live that hand to mouth life. I wish I can call. I have some of my friends that are very successful that are on this call, listening to this call. I think I'm going to get to a point where I will ask them to come share their own experiences. You must have these three things in mind. How much money do you want to earn in a year? And of course, I know there's no way you will not set a high goal. Maybe you are someone earning 2 million naira per annum. Last year, you earned 2 million naira per annum. This year, you can't be planning to earn 2 million naira. You earned $100,000 last year. You can't be planning to earn $100,000 this year. Probably you want to times 2, times 3, whatsoever you are doing. Now, the question is, for you to be able to get there, okay, please note the three things I said. How much you are looking forward to earn in a year. 2, how much are you willing to save in the course of the year? How much? What is my savings target? This year, I want to earn a total of 100 million naira. If that's my target, 100 million naira. If that's my target, okay, how much do I want to save of this total amount that I want to earn? I want to save, at least I must have saved about 30% of that amount. You put it down, and then you look at in retirement, because you can't be you can't be active forever. You get to a time when you need to, step down. Even if you don't want to step down, you may not be as active as before. How much income do you want to be earning as at that time? And what are the things that you have put in place to ensure that that income is coming? I hope you get it. He who fails to plan has planned to fail. The Holy Book said, God said, go to the ant, you sluggard, consider our ways and be wise. Who gathers our food in the summer? There's always a summer time and there's always a winter time. The ant gathers our food in the summer. Your working period is your summer time. He said, I must walk the walk while it is day, for the night comes when no man can walk. Every man has a night time. That night time must surely come. You can't bargain with it. It must surely come. But how prepared are you? Some people's night time come in form of sickness. Some come in form of retirement, weakness, of old age, in different form. But what is the preparation towards that period? Many persons say, leave everything. I leave everything to God. Are you serious? You leave everything to God? When God said, go and look at the ant, He said you should go and look at the ant, the ant. Oh my God. You got to think about it again. So, you need to set this goal and really plan your life. The way you do it also is what you're going to transfer to your children. Most of us say, I've sent them to good schools. But you and I know that good schools is not the issue nowadays. The issue is what? Cash flow. Cash flow. Question: how are you preparing for the cash flow for your children's future? How are you preparing for your children's future cash flow? A lot, in those days, just presently in the past, many parents will do what? They want to build a house, they want to give their children a house and things. But we've discovered today that a child that does not have cash flow will even sell off the house to generate cash flow for himself. I'm sure you are aware of that. A child that does not, because you might say, he's going to get a good job and things, you've sent him to the best of schools. He's not the only one going to the best of schools. He's not the only one doing the best of things. A lot of persons are doing it also. But what is it that you need to do to create a future cash flow for the children? This is very, very key. And this is the essence of this training. You need to have the understanding, and that's why we talk about money and increasing your value. So, as you are training your children, as you are talking to them, you are also teaching them that they must get themselves to that position. Oh, they want to read a course in this university. Don't just jump by any course you want to read. There's no problem. It's not any course. It's not any course. What kind of course? What? Remember those three things. What is that thing that I'm doing? The need for the thing that I'm doing. 2, how well can I do it? And 3, how easy is it for me to be replaced? That will determine your value in the marketplace. So the earlier you begin to teach them now, the better for you. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, these few talks about money, we can't finish talking about money. We're going to be meeting again tomorrow to continue on this series. And I want you to do something. If this training of today, if it has made some sense to you, if you have picked some value there, I want you to type I got value. Just type I got value. Type it in the chat box, in the comment section quickly. And do me a favor, can you just click on this thing? You know that thumbs up. There's one like this. Don't do this one, this thumbs up right now. Just, it doesn't cost you anything. It's not, they're not going to take any money from you. Just click on it now. Like it. And you see there's a place they put subscribe. Kindly click on the subscribe button. Why do you need to click on the subscribe button? It will continue. Anytime we are on air, you can always get a notification. Even when you are busy, you can always come back to watch the video. Ladies and gentlemen, and importantly, share the good news. Share it. So we are on. It's going to be a fantastic period, and I'm sure more of these things you are going to be getting. You will, at the end of this training session, you will be one of the most financially intelligent parents. Thank you so much. Once again, is your friend and partner, Olushola Popola. I want to read your comment. You have a question, drop it in the comment section. I'm going to attend to that question. I'm going to get back to you on the platform. Put your questions in the comment section and I will get back to you. Once again, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Bye-bye.